Ci eravamo lasciati, più o meno.
This is
A what? I will imprison the devil. And I will... Girl, she eats wrath and keeps...
come cook.
Do it.
Avevamo scelto questa opzione di dialogo.
Out, thief.
Thank you.
Halcyon isn't here.
I know that look. It's just positive. You can trust me on that.
Ok. Parliamo con Kara.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
E te non stai bene.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halcyon. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead.
There's no talking your way out of this. You'll have to defend your
Perché?
actions the old...
Perché? Ora voi mi dovete spiegare perché. Io non capisco veramente che cosa gli parta a lei per cui si deve intoppare. Ci vuole una pazienza veramente con certe cose. Forse si è buggato? Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga?
Beh, ora lo scopriamo.
She stole the idol.
This is...
I will imprison the devil. She eats wrath and keeps...
Come,
Do it. Out, thief.
Thank you.
Halcyon isn't here.
I know. It's just quite a lot, if I'm being honest.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you... a vipe... No matter. I took back... and you showed... I want you... there to be gone. The Viper must strike. You will do... This tale ends...
You did well to speak up for the girl. Well seen. Well spotted, Master Hal. More will die if the rite is finished. Ah, I see. You will find... Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanas, Halsin is... You won't mistake the first druid for... Come, Silva. Stay close.
Ok, andiamo da Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things, studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice, truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Betty.
Benissimo.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Ora qui prendiamo
Better a
subito
quick
questa.
draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Segui le tracce del druido, scopri in quale conicolo si rifugia e torna a riferirmelo.
Don't mind if I do.
Stava seguendo il druido, appunto, Halsin. Ora vediamo cosa ci aspetta. Allora, una volta che siamo stati qui, usciamo. Ah sì, Mattis.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have. Thank you. That means so much. That's what I got.
Noi ci prendiamo il cibo. Mannaggia. Questa te la vendo, questa te la vendo. No. Ma il pollo e i pesci me li prendo. Oppure il peperoncino, oppure la patata dolce, oppure quest'altra patata, eppure la mela no. Vabbè.
You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Fine. I'm not so good at counting, but I think any percentage of 0 is 0. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what the mole says. Stupid and reckless.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Ah, l'autistico.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Che vendi tu?
Anything
Nulla,
else?
siamo poveri.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Allora, questo è molto importante da prendere, perché se riusciamo a farlo, e non lo faremo ora ma dopo, in un altro momento vi farò vedere, riusciamo a ottenere un item molto 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 utile. Ora usciamo da qui. Andiamo intanto a parlare con Zevlor. No? No. Anzi sì. Eccolo qua.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a cliff...
In un certo senso capisco perché Astarion non approvi, cioè obiettivamente dice scusa, noi abbiamo un girino in testa, perché ci dovremmo preoccupare di te, Lord Goblin, i Tiefling che se ne devono andare, cioè non è un problema nostro al momento, dobbiamo sperare di non trasformarci in Mind Flayer.
I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Allora, poi altra cosa da fare è salire qui.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope we'll...
Dirigendosi. Intanto vediamo una balsamina. Dirigendosi da questa parte. Non era da questa parte ma ancora più su. Oh. Qui. Niente, me lo sono immaginato io.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation. Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Fair enough. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. Everything is for sale. And you do well to sell while your stock has value. In desperate times, the price of honor plummets. Perhaps you haven't yet realized how desperate these times are. You will. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Allora, da qui
Something over there.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. Is gold so precious to spiders? Pincers. At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. Shiny gold coin. The infuriated spiders pour in all directions like sand.
Time to move.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I will ascend.
What are they?
ok.
A bag lies within the crevice, enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. You stash the bag in your pack. Something clinks among the coins.
Vediamo. Bene, qui abbiamo preso praticamente tutto, manca più il forziere. Ora prendere
Is that blood? No, never mind.
ce ne andiamo. Alla nostra seconda tappa. Proprio qua dietro.
Do you think we can search for you?
Entriamo.
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign.
facciamo partire Astarion.
Boss would whip you for talking that way. Well, at least we got the drill.
Into the shadows. Yes. Just like old times.
I can't waste any more time.
Cloak and dagger, my favorite.
My patience waits. You serve my purpose.
Andiamo qua.
My path be true.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Ready.
Bene.
Heading there.
Into the shadows. Feel their anguish.
I'll strike you down.
Victory awaits. Taste my fury.
Ok. Uno sbaglio.
Be careful. There are traps about. With pleasure.
Prima disattiviamo la radio.
Been a long day. Let's rest soon.
Ok. Ancora scassinato. Cosa fa trabocchetto della natura? Ha un bastone ferrato. Se il bersaglio non è un vegetale o una bestia, potrebbe essere intrappolato. Vabbè.
Let's move.
Someone there?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Benissimo. Questa anche l'abbiamo da Stadion. Ora la prima cosa da fare è disattivare questa runa. Lascia bidenne e ce la portiamo appresso. No, la di drago lo prendiamo noi. Questo qui è curato. Anche non superiore, ma guarigione stupida che gli permetta di vivere, giusto questo.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the tieflings brought. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Bene. Fatto ciò. Un bel saltino. Il saltino là sotto. Buono.
That's curious.
Bella questa. Tocco non ingredienti. Noi siete di resistenza al fuoco. Cosa sono ragazzi da cui andiamo? Possiamo tranquillamente risalire in questa direzione. Sono un po' indeciso se fare subito la secondo livello da paladino oppure farmi comunque. Ah no, vabbè, il terzo da warlock è meglio.
Say murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Good to know. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Ops, è andata male questa. Questa meglio.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
I will serve at no ruler's side but my queen's.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
Benissimo.
A subtle approach. Yes, here.
I won't give in.
Can't give up.
Sì, che l'attacco. Ok.
Onward.
Vabbè, quanto leva.
This is your end.
On the hunt.
Mannaggia a te.
I go from here.
Di maglia è un'armatura pesante, ma
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
perché no?
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need them. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited
Shadow
guests.
Art potrebbe mettere quella di Leselle, cioè se la Iselle invece che questa armatura media si mette l'armatura pesante, dato che se la può mettere, a parte che cafona, ma poi
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Shadow Art le mettiamo l'armatura agli fianchi, che è comunque media e protegge 2 di
Your
più.
sour face is tiring, Shadow.
Con le quali gli abbiate di Shadow Art. Olè.
Best cake.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Allora io mi bevo un'altra pozione e però me la frigo da te perché una in più la vorrei. Ora scendiamo da questa parte, siamo di qua.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Si salva.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Andiamo dall'orso gufo. Non è che tante volte possiamo parlare con gli animali, vero? Manca per
You feel
niente.
the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Tosta.
The
Bene.
owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Che palle.
Shall we dance? Step quick. Let's have a little fun.
Bello. Un bel saltino. Dobbiamo andare pesanti. Allora. Brava. Più. Va bene.
Can you feel death's cold grip? With finesse. Let's find some prey.
Sei arrabbiato. Che ti arrabbia fare, amore?
Cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many plains.
Okay, makes sense.
I bet that'll fit in my pack. An owlbear egg.
These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Se lo vale una fortuna. Allora, ciò che facciamo ora, andare avanti qui.
More owlbear eggs. Already hatched. No point in taking these.
Seluna statue in a stinking
There's
cave.
magic keeping this
Hardly a
chest
place of
sealed.
honor.
I can feel
Allora, c'è
its
questa
aura.
roba splendida che è un forziere che non dobbiamo aprire perché sennò ci fa male. Quindi per non farci fare male, saltate qui dietro e qui dietro fate una prova di percezione per trovare la preghiera dedicata a Selune. La prendete, fate in modo di capirla, quindi che ne so. E dove sta?
Selunite prayer. How useful.
The same symbol as the chest. A prayer to
Ok,
open.
Assarion, vabbè, l'ha capita.
I prefer a blood
E
offering.
quindi cosa succede? Uno la legge qui davanti. E il forziere si può aprire e non è più
You should leave it,
protetto.
or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Ok, proviamo a convincere Shadowheart, se no. Ok.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Esatto, brava. Anche perché qua dentro c'è un rituale selunita.
Worthless.
Un idolo di Selune, ma il pendente della lacrima lunare. E questo pendente va a sostituire il nostro amuleto delle voci perduti, perché mentre possiede il 50% meno dei tuoi punti ferita, non provochi attacchi di opportunità e noi non li vogliamo provocare. Ma quello con cui non li vogliamo provocare è proprio Astarion.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
E non è vero, perché Astarion tanto c'ha il disingaggio fatto con azione bonus, quindi lo mettiamo qui. Ok, fatto tutto ciò, si risale da questo lato.
Bloody.
Dai.
Now, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? Oh, you were tempted, were you? Interesting. What grabbed you exactly? His parlor tricks? His manners? His lavish spread, even? You must have found something alluring to overlook the fact that he was a devil. Good, you got there eventually. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food, us. Perhaps you didn't. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really.
Ok, ci proviamo. Benissimo.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress, goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within. We're in this together, but I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I don't think so. But you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does.
Okay.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Ok, Shadow Art.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Ok. Ah, forse amicizia caga la fregava. Ho capito, perché se n'era accorta. Vabbè. Allora, usciamo da qui.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food.
Penso
Freshest fish I've
che al momento non ci sia nessuna cosa che possiamo affrontare in serenità, se non qualche goblin.
Rare as can be. Dripping.
Ecco, salendo da qui forse è
You won't
meglio.
have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Dead goblins.
Ah, beh.
Dead travelers.
Non hanno fatto una bella fine anche loro, eh.
Heading to the Druid's Grove.
So, you and
Andiamo
Laser
da strada.
seems turned.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Se non sbaglio. Si può salire di qua.
Better be cautious. You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
Rough. A work in progress, surely.
Now they see me.
What to do?
Ok. La mandiamo tutta per scuro.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
My hands.
Not one in particular. There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
E basta.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Keep your blade close. Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
It seems you've pushed.
Io l'ho fatta apposta.
They won't know what bit them.
Perfetto. Che paura. Arrivederci.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Per colpire lei devo riscendere.
On my way.
Ci vado io.
Swift and lethal.
Se io volessi... Beh,
On the
un
move.
bel salto, ma si può. Chiaramente sono scesi, no?
Just like old times.
Come on then.
On the move.
Così. Niente. E non ti vuoi spostare?
Path lies before me.
Perché potresti.
Victory awaits.
To the death.
Not fall before my time.
Blood comes easy these days.
Ok.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I will ascend. Taking position.
Bene.
Come on, can't stay idle.
fury. I am death. You bow or you break.
Ok, direi che allora per ora nell'esplorazione ci fermiamo qui e in caso continuiamo dopo. L'ultima cosa che farei è un riposo lungo. No, continuiamo nella prossima puntata. Ok, grazie a tutti.